and giving back. By bringing Salesforce Ohana to Jaffna in the year 2019, and as we celebrate a fifth year of its presence in Jaffna, Team Yarl Salesforce Ohana is not only promoting technological growth, but also building a community here in Jaffna and the Northern Province that supports each other's growth and success. Jaffna has long been a hub of knowledge and culture, with its people known for their resilience, creativity, and passion for learning. Today, we combine that spirit with the innovative power of Salesforce to create new opportunities for growth, education, and development. Events like these offer a chance to explore the endless possibilities of Salesforce, learn new skills, and connect with professionals who share a common vision. I encourage everyone here present today, the team from India, participants, and keynote speakers from India, from Sri Lanka, to participate in these sessions, network with fellow members, and share your own experiences and insights with participants from Jaffna. This is an opportunity to build relationships, enhance your skills, and to become a part of a thriving community that extends beyond borders. Together, I believe it is possible to build a stronger, more connected, and more innovative community right here in Jaffna. Thank you to all the organizers, sponsors, and participants for making Yarl Dreamin 2024 possible. I am excited to see the great things that will come from this gathering and the contributions that you will all make to the Salesforce ecosystem of Jaffna. Let us embrace the spirit of Ohana and work towards a future where technology empowers everyone. Thank you, and I wish you all a successful and inspiring event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful message to our audience. Once again, I would like to thank sir for allocating time in his tight schedule and accepting our request and participating in this event, making this event more grandeur. So as we are moving to the next keynote speeches, before the keynote speeches, we have a couple of messages from our friends who are really wanted to participate in this Dreamin, but unfortunately due to various reasons, they couldn't. So we have many messages. At the moment, we are going to watch two. First message for you guys.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருக்கீங்கன்னு நான் நம்புறேன். My name is Prak. நான் கனடால இருந்து கனெக்ட் பண்றேன். Yarl Dreamin is going to be an amazing event, and I couldn't able to join this time, but கண்டிப்பா next time நான் join பண்றதுக்கு ட்ரை பண்றேன். I want to be part of you all today. அதனால தான் நான் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சேனல்ல உங்க கூட கனெக்ட் பண்றேன். I want to give some highlights and shout-outs. Of course, starting with the founders, Branda, Sharma, Nandavarman. இவங்கெல்லாம் கடைசி few months they have put so much work to organize it, to bring all the fantastic sponsors, to bring great speakers. So, thank you and also congratulations on running it for the second time. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஈவெண்ட் நடத்துறது எவ்வளோ கஷ்டம்ன்றது நான் நிறையா வாட்டி பார்த்துருக்குறேன். ஸோ ஹேட்ஸ் ஆஃப் டு யூ கைஸ். அஃப்கோர்ஸ் அதுக்கப்புறம் ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஹைலைட் அபவுட் த கீனோட் ஸ்பீக்கர்ஸ். We have Kannan and also we have Vishwa. They both are my most favorite people in the Salesforce ecosystem. இவங்க ரெண்டு பேர் பற்றியுமான ஒரு ஸ்பெஷல் ஃபீச்சர் என்னன்னா, you could able to get an unfiltered, genuine content from them about any topic they're going to speak. அதுதான் உங்களுடைய best out of the best takeaway from the keynote இருக்கும். And the reason you should never miss keynote is இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் கொடுக்குற கண்டென்ட் இன் டுடேஸ் வேர்ல்ட் வேர் ஜெனரேட்டிவ் கண்டென்ட் ஜெனரேஷன் இஸ் மச் மோர். இவங்களோட ஜென்யூன் கண்டென்ட் இஸ் கோன் ஹெல்ப் யூ டு ஹாவ் இன் பிகர் பிக்சர் அண்ட் ஐம் பிரிட்டி ஷூர் யூ கோன் என்ஜாய் தோஸ் கீனோட்ஸ். ஸோ மேக் ஷூர் யூ ஆர் நாட் மிஸ்ஸிங் கீனோட்ஸ். ஓகே, அதுக்கப்புறம் ஐ ஹவ் சீன் த என்டையர் லிஸ்ட் ஆஃப் செஷன்ஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்பீக்கர்ஸ். such a great list of speakers. Of course, your very close friends are being there. Of course, wants to have some spotlights on them. Chaumel, Kishore, Swati, such a profound speakers, and they are all Salesforce MVPs. So definitely time எடுத்து அவங்க கூட கனெக்ட் பண்ணுங்க, அவங்க செஷன்ஸ் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. They are very much approachable, so don't waste this opportunity. Of course, there are way more better speakers as well for the same day. Kapil, of course, if you are in YouTube and if you are searching for Salesforce, you will obviously see Kapil's video. And Kumar Swami, such a great presenter. So overall, Nariya great speakers are. So do not miss to say hi, stop by, and try to initiate conversation with them. Okay, and also it's going to be jam packed today. So உங்களால எல்லாமே அட்டன் பண்ண முடியலன்னா தட்ஸ் ஓகே, பரவாயில்ல, டோன்ட் பி ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ட். ஓகே, உங்களால எத்தனை செஷன்ஸ் அட்டன் பண்ண முடியுமோ அட்டன் பண்ணுங்க. அண்ட் உங்களால அட்டன் பண்ண முடியாத செஷன்ஸ் உடைய செஷன் ஓனர் கிட்ட go and ask whether hey, can I able to get access to the content. They are obviously is going to share you more details about it. So don't be stressed. இன்னைக்கு the main purpose is for all of you to have fun, but at the same time learning as much and as fast as you can. Also, ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க, this is an networking event. Make sure எல்லாரையும் பார்த்து ஹாய் ஹலோ சொல்லுங்க, தயக்கப்படாதீங்க. ஓகேவா? Make sure everybody are taking initiatives and go say hi. நீங்க ஒரு வாட்டி ஹாய் சொன்னா போதும், அதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களுக்கு the conversation will go on. So don't be scared. ஓகேவா? ஸோ ஆப்வியஸ்லி நீங்கள் நிறைய ஏஜென்ட் ஃபோர்ஸ் கண்டென்ட் வந்து கன்சியூம் பண்ணுவீங்க, நிறைய ஏஐ கண்டென்ட் கன்சியூம் பண்ணுவீங்க. அண்ட் ப்ராபப்ளி நீங்கள் ஆல்ரெடி யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கலாம், ஓ மை காட், ஏஐ இஸ் கோன் டு டேக் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் அவர் டைம் ஆர் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் அவர் ஜாப்ஸ். நான் இப்போ தான் கரியர் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறேன், வாட் ஐம் கோன் டு டூ, அந்த மாதிரி செகண்ட் தாட்லாம் வச்சுக்காதீங்க. ஜஸ்ட் ஸ்டே ஃபோக்கஸ்ட் and be commitment towards what you are trying to learn and be consistent. Obviously, you're going to get success. Okay, I wish everyone a great day, and I wish the organizers, the volunteers, to have a grand success of this event. As I said, I'm sorry the word join panna mudla, but next time I will definitely come. So I'm super excited for all of you. Good luck and have fun. Okay, cheers, bye.
Thank you, Prag. Prag has joined last year Yarl Dreamin as a virtual speaker. He's a good friend of ours, he's a good mentor of us, and he provides a lot of feedbacks in order to grow our community. So thanks for him making time and creating this content and sharing with us. Before we move to the next item, though we would like to have our sir to whole day, but as you know, it's practically impossible. So to make sure we are not wasting his time, we would like to give a small token of appreciation to sir. So if sir, if you don't mind, please. I would like to call my colleague and co-founder Randa Varman to hand over the token of appreciation. Thank you once again, sir, for your time. Yeah, before we move to the keynote speak, we have one more video. This is from one of my favorite person, one of my Salesforce guru, one of my role model. So, over to the screen again.
Yarl Dreaming attendees and the Salesforce community in Sri Lanka. My name is Gaurav Khetrupal, and I'm really sad to be missing out on speaking at Yarl Dreaming this year and coming to Sri Lanka and meeting you all. Just stuck with some project and a lot of travel. But I promise I will be there at some stage, maybe later this year or maybe next year. And looking forward to meeting you all. Yarl Dreaming is a fantastic event. I followed the event online last year, and I'm going to do the same this year. I wish the organizers all the best, and to all the attendees, like these kind of events happen only once a year, so make the most out of it. It's a lot of networking, a lot of opportunity to kind of broaden your horizons, learn new skills. I saw the speaker lineup. I think it's fantastic, and I'm sure you all will have a great day. Yeah, really sorry I could not make it again this year, and I promise I will be there at some stage. I hope you have a fantastic event. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Sir, for your time. So now we are moving into the key area of the day. We are moving into the sessions. So as the first item of the keynote speech, I would like to call Kannan Narayanan to give the keynote speech of the day on elevating success, humans and agent force unite.
ஹலோ மைக் செக் ஓகே. வணக்கம் சகோதர சகோதரிகளே, வணக்கம். ஆயுபோவான் as we say. Very warm welcome to all the distinguished guests and everyone, right? So it is my greatest pleasure to be part of this time being in person and setting the tone for today's sessions. So we have an amazing set of speakers who are going to and the future features as well as the product focusing on and how it is going to personally excite all of you, right? And how you are going to receive, right? It's going to be something for everyone, right? So sit back and relax. And I know that we are running a little bit 20 minutes late, so the only thing between you and amazing set of speakers is me, so I will try to keep it short. Hopefully I will speed it up. I am Kannan Narayanan. I am operating from Chennai, India. I'm with and before we move on, how can we kind of carry on these community conferences without mentioning about the sponsors and partners, because of you, right, these community conferences thrive, right? So thank you so much. Big shout out, right? So I want to leave all of you with a couple of thoughts in my session. That is primarily to imbibe and talk about the values these communities, right, bring in, and what you as an individual have the great responsibility being part of the community to both give back as well as learn from this ecosystem, right? So Salesforce being has entered 25th year this year, right, from its formal existence, has honestly and personally made uplifted economic prosperity for many of the individuals as well as the organization, right? And it all started with with a very humble background, as many of the startups do, right? And they are standing very tall, right? They have many accolades, number ones in many areas. Number one organization, fast growing CRM and a platform, digital engagement platform. Continuously it innovates and rebrands itself, right? That is for each one of us to learn on how, as an individual, we can also reinvent ourselves, right? And it stands tall with the 38 billion annual revenue, and 50 is not far away, but then the founders and the CEOs, they are setting their target even beyond and further, right? They are not satisfied with what they have seen, right? So that is good for all of us. And in this aspect, how as one of the key ecosystem, like 3 pillars, if you look like organizations and the partner ecosystem, and then the communities, right? We all have our own role to play. So here is the values, right? For those of you who may be new to these conferences, just wanted to re-emphasize the values these communities are supposed to bring in, right? First and foremost, it provides a platform for you to learn, self-learn. Second is it provides this amazing opportunity to kind of connect and network with the like-minded people. And as you kind of grow in your ranks, right, you also have an opportunity. The platform provides an opportunity to do a knowledge share, right? You are going to see almost close to 20 of us kind of presenting, right? That is a platform that provides. And as you do all of them, you are going to again have an opportunity to continue to sharpen your knowledge and build the expertise. Last but not the least, this is also a platform where we come together as a community, give back, volunteer, right, in whatever way you can, right? So the impact these communities have been making in numbers, if I have to give, right, worldwide, there are about close to 1,300 active communities, prevalent in 545 cities. That's a huge number, right? And last 12 months alone, we have community conferences held. The community conferences are the ones that at least kind of goes for one day. The one that you are witnessing, right? So there have been about 45, right? That's a huge number, right? And if I have to pick the role and the presence of this subcontinent, right? When I say subcontinent, India primarily, Sri Lanka, and these adjacent places, right? Close to 10 conferences we have had successfully with huge participation. Now, how can I complete it? Specific region where we are standing, right? So Sri Lanka had a humble beginning, as we also saw Sharma and the team kind of projecting the way that the community has been growing. But I'm very impressed to say that, within this short period, this region in Sri Lanka, we have 2 Salesforce MVPs, right? Big round of applause, right? And as I am kind of watching you all, I want to see future MVPs in making, and I want you to challenge yourself and to become one, right? And then please keep contributing, right? And there are about at least 5, to my count, 5 Salesforce focused companies in this region. And collectively there are about 120 Salesforce practitioners, and I can see a lot of future Salesforce practitioners sitting here, and I would love to see the number kind of adding. Who said 0 does not have a value, right? Provided you put it in the right place, right? I would like to add additional zeros at the end to increase the magnitude of this contribution and this presence here, right? And 2 cities where we have these trailblazer communities, one of course here Jaffna and the other one in Colombo. Collectively there are about 8 trailblazer communities, and you have held almost 45 meetups, right, in the last 12 months, and of course the big one being this community conference. This is the second one. Now, again I said that Salesforce has been very actively coming out with a lot of new capabilities and so on and so forth, right? AI, generative AI has been the big buzz, and with the unfortunate disruption that happened globally last few years, kind of gave more impetus and speed to innovation and digital embracement, right? That additionally came this generative AI that shaped we operate, we engage, right, with everyone, right? So true to that, even sales the product roadmap and the overall theme, if you see, generative AI, definitely dominates. It dominated Dreamforce, right? That is also evident with our, the sessions that we are going to see. Out of about 18 to 20 sessions, almost close to 8 of them, right, are data cloud, generative AI prompt, so on and so forth, right? Clouds, they are definitely there to provide a contextual solutions and care, and I'm sure Salesforce will make a lot of focus in the coming years also on those industries. And of course, the regular sales, service, marketing, the heartbeat of CRM, right? So there are a lot of announcements that have been made, right? So one of the everything together, right? Your data, that is underlying pen, right? That combined with data, how are you going to make effective analysis, right? AI, generative AI brings, and then finally, how do you bring industry flavors, right? And help. That is what this agent force is all about, right? So why I am stressing on agent force, compared to all other things that I said, right? For 3 reasons. Right? One is one of the ecosystem, right? In this entire Salesforce ecosystem is customer, right? At the end of the day, the very existence of us is because of our customers, right? So agent force is definitely going to be a groundbreaking and going to kind of help organizations to provide faster service, right? Faster responses. Whether it is sales or service or any of these areas, it is going to help you, right? Help organization get the complete view of the entire customer's information and then provide a faster resolution. And it's going to be more importantly, it's going to be contextual, right? That is very important. And last but not the least, with remote work and others are taking prominence, right? You can have the service, you can have reach out to your customers at any place, anywhere, right? That is very important. So this means as an organization also, as extending it, right? So you are going to see improved customer service, cost-effective solutions, right? And then it is going to kind of free up the time for the staff, right? So that they can focus on higher value chain activities, right? And for majority of you here, you are going to be part of the workforce future. So what is in it for you, right? As one of the one of my friends, Pratt, also mentioned, right? Generative AI is not going to take away your job. It is going to allow you to think beyond the rudiments that otherwise might have been there earlier, right? So it is going to lower the entry barrier, right? Whether you have a computer science background or not, whether you have an engineering or not. Earlier, I can remember like 10, 20 years back, if somebody has to come into IT job, that's a beauty, right? With the agent force, it's all simple clicks. You need to think of the business acumen. So we are kind of, with the agent force, you are on the way of functioning when it comes to customer, right? Customer functions, customer services. So fear not, lastly, these two are great ingredients which will lead to a job satisfaction, right? With that, right, in couple of industries, right? Just 1 minute video, it does not have any. You can use agent in real estate construction, industry. This city, and you are looking for in a traditional way, you kind of go to an agent, real estate will kind of take you to various places, show you all the places. Here, agent to see how you can find real estate property of your own. So here I am a person looking for US, and I have a budget. I have X number of people who want to, and my important criteria is I want a better school, access to better school. So what agent force got? See, this is the beauty of it, right? It is different from the simple bot, right? It is a natural language understanding NLP based LLM, large language model. It understands my need it can understand the language, the normal language I can speak. So it has picked up all the needs that I need. Better school, I have 3 people, that means I need 2 bedroom, local norm, and then it is identifying the place for me. And it is also allowing me to kind of go and, ability to schedule, right? Schedule a visit, property visit. And another thing is, it's asking, okay, when do you want to book a slot? All I am saying is Saturday afternoon. I didn't say specific date. Yes, it understands the Saturday is, of course, today, because I kind of did this this week, right? So it is able to kind of identify and then tell me the appropriate time, and then it is able to kind of engage with me in a more like with a human touch. This is in the education, right? You all can relate to. See, as a student, you really want to connect with who can kind of help you to ensure that your success is guaranteed, you are able to graduate, right? Unfortunately, in some regions, some countries, likelihood of dropout, right? Students may not complete enrolled program for various reasons, right? So this particular counselor who can engage with the students and then provide them the contextual to support that person, understand how this person academically, and then I'm asking agent or agent force, what is the likelihood this person could drop out, right? And based on various factors, that is the beauty of the data, right? Data maturity comes together. It basically tells me, assess this person, and then says that this person is less likely, right? Tuition fees on time, and so on and so forth, right? So now I'm genuinely interested to help this person. I'm asking, how can I help this person? So it is okay. Try to see if there are opportunities for scholarships and so on and so forth, right? Lastly, I want to proactively, identify the people who are assigned to me as a career counselor. I want to identify the top risks of, likely to drop out, so that I want to, intervene ahead of time and then help them out. And again, this involves a lot of data, their behavior, attendance, right, their financial background, so on and so forth. So with a click of a button, right, in a few seconds, Agent Force is able to tell me the top X students who are likely to drop out, right? So imagine, right, how much time I have as a career counselor now to kind of go and actionize all these activities, right? So that's the power of, Agent Force. You will see quite a lot of all of these details and much more in the coming sessions, but there are a lot of enablement options you have even after you leave this room today, right? Here are these. With this, I would like to thank you. Rest of the day. God bless.
Thank you, move away. We would like to take a group picture with all the speakers. So I would like to join all the speakers in the stage and the organizing committee members as well to take a group picture. Kajan Muttulingam, please come forward. Next, we have our second keynote speech, Vishwavikas Dagala, Senior Manager, APAC Developer Relations, Salesforce. So I would like to hand over the stage to Vishwa. Yeah, I know.
All right. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Good? I can't hear you. Crowd at the back. Good? Okay, I learned a little bit of Tamil. I'm not a native Tamil speaker, but Kanan sir has grabbed all my words. I wanted to say Vanakkam, Jaffna, but he went a step ahead and spoke a little in Tamil. But yeah, but Vanakkam, Jaffna. So my name is Vishwa. I'm here to talk about agents, agent force, and AI. So before I get started, I would like to know more about you. So how many of you are students here? Still in college? Okay, cool. How many of you have at least 2 years of experience in Salesforce? Okay. 5 years? Okay. 7 years and more? Okay. 10 years or more? Okay, cool. Things to talk. I see majority of the crowd are like beginners who are new, and I know there is a lot of technical terminology what we are talking, agents, agent force, right? So I want to keep it simple and talk about AI in general and how Salesforce is into the world, into the enterprise world. So how do you use AI in your day-to-day life? Okay. How do you use AI in your day-to-day life? ChatGPT? Yes? Okay. How do you use ChatGPT? Your homeworks, assignments? Yes? What else? Manager if you want to take a sick, right? Or probably convince. How to say sorry and convince her, right? Right. So now, but did you ever thought you'll be able to talk, right? Asking questions and gives you right response. Did you ever until you have seen ChatGPT? No? Yes? So that we can get into the keynote. I know how much time do we have, Sharma? Okay, cool. So yeah, let's talk about AI in general. So you can ask any question to ChatGPT and it can answer. But how it can answer it? What is happening behind the scenes? If you ask any questions, it is able to respond it right, and it can give you any response. It can give you answer to any question you ask. How is it able to give it? Did you think about it? Yes or no? What it needs data, right? If you're asking a question, if you're asking ChatGPT to write an email, it needs to understand how to write an email, right? Right? What kind of letter it is, right? How do you put it together, right? How to write vocabulary, right? How to convince it, right? But it has all the context behind the scenes. It has some data which is actually being processed and it is giving you response based on the understanding it has. But if you understand it right, all this data is publicly available on the internet, right? So as an individual, you can use it. But how about companies? How about businesses? Do you think that all this data is available on a public internet or a public forum? No, right? So all this data is confidential, and Salesforce is actually focusing than consumer AI. As a company, we are an enterprise company, because you might have heard about a lot of consumer companies of an enterprise company which helps businesses to run their business, right? It could be sales, what they do as a business. So moving on, I would like to start with the favorite slide. So to not make any purchasing decisions based on what I'm talking, based on what is generally available. This is primarily for customers, not for you if you're students, but yeah. So let me introduce myself. My name is Vishwa. I work with Salesforce. I've been with Salesforce for over 9 years, and I am part of a team called Trailblazer Relations. My primary charter, or my team's primary charter, is to bring all the latest innovations what Salesforce as a company is doing to you guys, like students, developers, consultants, architects, so that you understand what are the new products and what new innovations Salesforce is doing, and you get that understanding and hands-on on those products and implement solutions for our customers. So that's our primary charter. At the same time, we bring in new developers, that means students, into the ecosystem, right? So that's our primary charter. If you are not connected, you can scan the QR code and we can stay in touch over LinkedIn. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to the organizing team, all the volunteers, all the sponsors and partners who have been supporting this event. And thank you to all of you for spending your valuable Saturday time here with all of us to learn something new, at the same time network with all the Salesforce professionals who are here today. So let's go back a little. We have been talking about AI, ChatGPT today, and AI has been a buzzword for years now. If I take back you to a little history of when Salesforce started investing in AI, it's more than a decade Salesforce has been investing in AI research. Back in 2014, Salesforce has founded an internal AI research team to see how we can bring AI to the enterprise world, right? And that is how the research at Salesforce has started. And in 2016, we have announced Einstein, which is a Salesforce AI model where you can leverage the AI capabilities of Salesforce using Einstein. And we announced it in 2016. And today, as of today, every week there are 2 trillion predictions happening within the Salesforce ecosystem using the predictions what we have built way back in 2016. So that was way back in few years. That was all about wave 1, about predictions. But today we have passed that era. We are into co-pilots. So if you look at the chart, so way back in 2022, we have released something called CodeGen LLM, and that stayed for a while, and now we are in the 3rd wave. So if you look at the waves of AI, and the technology itself is transforming very fast. So wave 1 is all about predictive, and wave 2 was about Copilot. Copilot was there for a few a short period of time, and now we are in wave 3. Wave 3 is all about autonomous agents. So what is this autonomous agents? So basically you can talk to an agent which is not a human, but it is an artificial intelligence behind the scenes, where you can talk to it in a natural conversation, like how you're speaking to your friends, family, or any other individual, right? And get the response based on what you're asking. And this is completely artificial intelligence, right? And there is a big process happening behind the scenes. There is a model or an LLM which actually processes your request, understands it, and responds based on the data or understanding it has. So we are in the third wave already, and the future is going to be robotics and artificial intelligence. Have you heard about the new announcement what Elon Musk did? Yes or no? Have you heard about Optimus? Yes? So if you haven't, you should. It's a new robot which was announced recently, which can actually help with how the household works, and it's a robot which can understand all the natural language and just have a conversation with you and also perform some task for you, right? And recently we have been at Dreamforce, which is our annual conference. Waymo is a new car which is a driverless car. So imagine you getting into a car, book a cab. I think there is a Pick Me app here, right? Pick Me Up, if I'm not wrong. So, but when you book a car, what happens? You get a cab with a driver, right? Imagine booking a cab and you get a car without a driver in it. It is self-driving without a driver, right? Waymo is another company like just Pick Me Up. It's being piloted in SFO. I think I took a trip. I was amazed to see. A driver, and you get into it and it takes you where you have to go, and it understands the what do you call, the local rules on how it understands who is coming behind, it knows who are the people who is obstructing you, it knows when to brake. So this is all autonomous. We are not telling the car to do it. It understands and it is doing the tasks. The entire technology era or every industry is transforming into the autonomous agents, right? Artificial intelligence is coming. It is going to evolve and it is going to kill the jobs. No, that's not true. I think Kanan sir was saying about it. It's going to help everyone to be more productive, right? How? We'll see how. But it's not going to kill jobs. In fact, it's going to create more jobs because we need people who can build agents, right? And it's not a rocket science to build agents. It's very simple. We'll get to know about it. But understand, we are in the third wave and we don't know what's going to be the fourth and fifth waves and how it's going to transform the technology. But it's always important you know what is happening in the tech industry and keep yourself updated with all the latest innovations happening. So we as a company, Salesforce, for the last 25 years, we have been helping our customers with all the major technology evolvements or transformations. So way back in 1999, when no one believed enterprise application can be hosted on internet, Salesforce was the first one to pioneer and be in first enterprise applications which was delivered on internet, which we call now as cloud. And then there are a lot of technology evolutions. Then came the mobile era. Everyone was using smartphones, right? And all the applications have been available on your smart devices where you can access them wherever you are on a click of a button on your mobile device. Then came the social era. 2016 has been evolving, and today we are in the agents era, I would say, or the agent force era. And Salesforce as a company has been helping the customers as well as trailblazers like you to evolve with this technology as well. So now the question is how AI can help. how AI can help the businesses, right? So one major problem every businesses have is there is a lot of work, but they have very small workforce, right? So at the same time, the customers' expectations are very high. They want everything within a short span of time, right? If you are booking something on, I don't know what are the delivery apps available here locally, but you want it very quickly, right? So, and they want a personalized experience and empathetic experience while they are getting some services from the businesses. So every business is trying to see how we can improve it. At the same time, they can't double the workforce within few months. So they have to make sure they have enough workforce at the same time. This AI or these agents are going to help you with that, or the customers with that. So a simple thing, what if workforces have no limits? That's the question we asked ourselves, and that brings us to agents. So Agentforce is a platform which will allow each one of you to build agents, right? You don't need to be a coder, or you don't need to learn new technologies to build these agents. It's very simple. You build agents with the natural conversation, just like how you write a email or a message. It's going to be very natural, like how you are using ChatGPT. You just tell what to do and it does. So it's very simple. So Agentforce is the platform or the solution what Salesforce is providing all of you as a Salesforce professionals or the aspiring Salesforce professionals or our customers to make use of it and build agents which can transform every industry. So what these agents do, it's just like us, but they're not humans, but they can understand what you're speaking and they can answer what you need. At the same time, it can also perform some actions on behalf of an user. Let's understand more. So I'm sure everyone have interacted with bots, right? If you have opened any website, every website has a bot at the bottom where you can chat, right? That was the first era of the bots, where all these bots are configured based on what you're asking. So basically you couldn't type anything with them. There are pre-populated questions and you have to select one of them and you get a response based on that, right? It was not a very natural conversation. But to build that bots, there is a lot of configuration happens behind the scenes because you need to give the rules, you need to give the context, and you need to tell what to respond for what question. So it is a lot of work for anyone to build these bots. And you can only do it for this fixed set of actions which are very frequent and which are common. But it can only give you informations, right? It can only give you the information based on the data which is available. And now we are talking about agents which are autonomous, which are intelligent, which are more efficient than the co-pilots because it can also perform an action rather than just giving you information, right? They can do tasks on behalf of an user. So let's see more on how it performs. If you have an understanding about Salesforce, you can think about this as an architectural diagram of Salesforce. So we have you can build all the applications. You can automate your business using Apex, Flows, and a lot of other automation tools which are available, and it also takes care of security and analytics and other stuff. On top of it, we have tool or any AI LLM can function only when it has data, right? Salesforce system, and you have other systems which are working on different technologies. Sources and harmonize it and have a single source of truth of your data or of your customers. On top of it, you have all the customer 360 apps, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. So, and top of it is where you build your agents. You build agents for every industry. You can build agents for healthcare, e-commerce, any other existing tools like sales, service, marketing, of course. So for every business. So, but how these agents work? We are going to deep dive into all these things because we are going to do an hands-on have, but I want to talk about what is the brain behind these agents. So the brain behind the agents or the agent force is the Atlas reasoning engine, which force org. So it actually understands the prompt, goes and fetches the required data from the data cloud. It uses all the latest tech stack like RAG and other stuff where it can go and get data from structured or unstructured data, and it can perform action based on what the user want across all the 360 apps. It keeps learning as you keep using it, right? The first time you are using it, it's trying to understand what you're doing, but the next time you come and ask, it has to what they want, and it keeps learning for each and every conversation, and it keeps improve the RAG or the model, the reasoning engine keeps improving itself while you keep using it regularly. So we'll talk more about the Atlas reasoning engine later, but to keep it simple, you can build agents which are autonomous, intelligent, responsive, and also perform actions for every industry you can think about. So it can be about banking, retail, healthcare, technology, telecom, non-profits, everything, and including universities. I think Kanan was showing you the demo of it, right? So you can build agents for every industry which will transform how you interact with technology and how you simplify the businesses and the business problems. I want to talk more about it, but I'll keep all these things for the workshop so that I can talk more about it. But in simple, you need to understand that any agents, what you build within Salesforce needs or has 4 elements to it. The first one is role. What this agent is going to do. Is it going to help the customers with their queries, or is it going to help the employees to make them productive based on what role they are doing, right? Does it have access to the right data? So for any agent to work, it needs data or the context of data. So it should have right access to the data. And number 3 is actions. What are the capabilities of this agent? What actions it can perform, right? Should it send an email to a user, right? Rather than you composing everything, does the agent do that for you, right? You just tell that, okay, do this for me. Write an email to my manager or to the customer, welcoming them for the next event, right? So kind of stuff. And the channels is where do you access it, right? Is it going to be Salesforce, or is it going to be external website, or is it going to be a conversation app like your WhatsApp, right? So where you can use this agent. And but yeah, I would keep everything in simple. So everyone can build an agent, right? You don't need to be a Salesforce developer already, or you have to know about Salesforce or app. It's very simple to build agents, and we feel that everyone is an agent placer, not just trailblazer, because you're going to build agents for the future. So yeah, we will know how to build, or will help you build your first agent. So I would recommend you to join me in the Mulai. Help you to build your agents. I'm hoping you have your laptops. So with that, thank you so much. I look forward to see you all and interacting with you all throughout the day as well. Thank you so much.
We will be moving to the breakout sessions. Before we move into the breakout session, there regarding the today's event. First thing first, please kindly note food and beverages are not allowed into the, and also please make sure feed the bins and keep the beverages into the dustbin, and make sure to help us to keep this place quality. All these facts will be provided after the breakout sessions, and there will be, as Vishwa already mentioned, there will be, so you would have already received emails regarding the sessions, so kindly note only who those have session. Please make sure you have your internet connections with you and you have enough charge in your laptops to make sure session. And then last but not the least, swags. So you would have already received this win some amazing swags. So whoever will be completing the trials, there will be some goodies for you today. These are moving and keeping physically active the whole day. We made sure to make you participate at least booths, and they will be stamping you as you visit. Once you stamp all the stampings, after the breakout sessions are done, during the collect your swags. And next thing, there will be a quiz competition today. If you visit our Yarl QR code, there will be 10 quizzes, 10 questions. Whoever SAS Guru voucher and $400 Salesforce certificate vouchers as well. And there will be a social media competition as well today. So as you guys move to the Mullai Hall, in the first floor of the gallery area, there is our and posting in the social media. We will be selecting one lucky winner, and the winner will be a $1 Salesforce certificate voucher as well. So the place is all, it has all the signs, and so please, if you have any doubts, talk to them and get it cleared, and enjoy the whole day and have fun. Thank you. So now we will be starting the breakout sessions. Before that, I would like to call the organizing committee members to the stage once. So I hope you would have already received the handbooks. So plan. The first session in Korinji Hall will be getting started with Prom Builder by Kabil Batra. Kabil is one of our beloved speaker who participated last year Yarl Dreamin in person as well. And Kabil is the Salesforce MVP and specialist senior consultant in a Big Four company. So I hope you guys will enjoy the session regarding getting started with Prom Builder. Kabil, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming here and joining us for the Yarl Dreamin second edition 2024. So today my session is about getting started with Prompt Builder. Last year while I was here, so I had a session on Lightning Web Component JavaScript, and that was on pretty, I would say on the high level side, the code development architectural was there. So this year I thought of keeping it pretty simple and basic. So in this session, I'll be covering the base of Prompt Builder, what is a Prompt Builder, how you should use it, and how you can use it. So I'm Kapil Batra. I'm here for the second time this year, guys. I'm a Salesforce MVP and a certified application architect. I'm based out of Ajmer, Rajasthan, and currently working as a senior specialist at Hyderabad. Okay, before moving ahead, big thanks to our sponsors for supporting us throughout the events, and because of them we won't be going today empty stomach. We'll be having some good food today. Okay, so for any event, guys, to make it success, you need few things, right? You need sponsors, good management, that is also here, but another thing which is needed is you guys in those events. So thank you once again for attending the event today. I just want to have a big round of applause for all of us who are attending this event today. Come on guys, I was here last time. I know what was the answer. We'll do it again, take two. So the attendees who are attending this Yarl Dreamin 2024. That's the spirit. Okay, we are good to start now. So as I told you, I will be covering the base of Prompt Builder. So my agenda is going to be what is a prompt, what is a prompt builder, prompt template in Salesforce, and I'll show you how you can create your first prompt. And at the end, I'll share the best practices with you. Okay, so who can help me to identify this logo? I know you must have seen it everywhere. ChatGPT. Thank you, Vishwa, covering the ChatGPT part. I will be repeating a few points from that presentation as well. So yes, ChatGPT. So we have used ChatGPT in our day-to-day tasks to generate a summary, writing an email. It is having endless capabilities, but it needs something to perform an action. It cannot think automatically, right? They need some instructions. And those instructions are called prompt. So basically, prompts are the instruction that you provide to the model to get your response. So that was a basic definition of the prompt. What is a prompt? Okay. And in Salesforce, the tool which is going to help you create these prompts is called Prompt Builder. Now you must be thinking, we are already having these AI models. Why can't I just write my prompt, right? Why do you need a tool to write your prompt? So with Prompt Builder tool, you will be having few capabilities to automate your prompts. You will be able to ground your data while you are generating a prompt, and you will be having some prompt template as well. Okay, now talking about prompt template. These are the prompt templates available in the Prompt Builder. There's a sales email template which will help you to personalize an email for your business, for your customers. There are field generation prompt templates using which you can generate the text based on the prompts available on a custom field. And there are flex prompt template as well, which can generate content for your business purpose, which is not covered by other prompts. Now, being a developer, if you are having that development or that architect kind of a mindset, you must be thinking, still this is achievable using custom APIs, right? We can write some custom APIs, we can hit a direct call out to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will be giving us the answer. When it comes to creating the template, still it is doable. We can do it in Apex as well. We can create a template and reuse it again and again. But the question here is it really secure? Is it really secure to use APIs? Whenever you're using these AI models, your data is being stored there. Whatever you will be typing, if you have used ChatGPT, whenever you will be having your next prompt, your previous prompts will be there on the left pane. you will be able to see the history. You will be able to see the last conversation what you had. And while interacting with these prompts for your business, it is not recommended to share your business data with any of the AI model because that data is confidential. And that's where Einstein trust layer comes in picture. So there are a few steps in Einstein trust layer that is running in the behind whenever you are generating a prompt and getting a response from it. So if you will see the step number 1, which is having your own prompt, then this trust layer will be securing, it will be retrieving the data securely, and it will be grounding the data from your Salesforce environment. Then comes data masking. So before sharing your data with these AI models, Einstein trust layer will mask the sensitive information like PII. Some policies to avoid the hallucination whenever these prompts. Then there is zero retention policy, zero data retention policy. Means your data will not be retained by these AI models. Once your work is on that, there is a toxicity scoring as well. Data demasking there, from the retrieved data will be demasking the data again. And then there will be audit trail to keep the track of your response. So if you have seen like how people are generating responses in Salesforce, these all activities are happening. Okay, now moving on to create your first prompt. So I thought of having a live demo, but then I got to know about the technical internet connectivity issues. So I'm having a okay. So in this example, we are having a case, and on the case comments. So whatever conversations we are having with a customer, on we are storing comments on the comments here in the related list on the, here you can see, right? Now let's say what is going on this case. What I need to do is I need to go through all those comments to understand what was the I can take it forward. So today in this video, we'll understand how we can make it happen with the help of AI. Okay, this is a pre-recorded video. This might make the first comment is the generator was manufactured in 2019. Then they have email diagram, which was sent to customer. And then there were some other processes as well. Okay, moving on to next process shortly. Okay, now to create the prompt or using the prompt builder in your Salesforce environment, first you need to go to setup and search for Einstein setup here. And you need to make sure that this Einstein setup is enabled here. If it is not turned on, make sure to turn it on and then maybe refresh your org to see the prompt builder option available in your quick find option. Now here's the prompt builder, and on the top right you can see the button which says new prompt template. By clicking on that button, you will be able to generate a new prompt template. And here on the first field, you can see the prompt template type, which is having a couple of type here, which are field generation, flex, and record summary. So for today's demo, I have a pre-recorded, as it is a pre-recorded video, we won't be creating a new prompt. Instead of that, I will be showing you one of the existing prompt created here for case details, okay? So this is going to be the view whenever you are trying to create a new prompt. Here on the top, you can see it is prompt, it says prompt template workplace, where you will be entering your prompt. And in this prompt, if you will notice, I have already grounded my data. So if you will see, summarize the concatenation of the content of the comments, then bodies of, I am mapping my related list here, which is basically case comments. I am asking AI to read the case comments and then provide me result accordingly. And along with, I have added few other fields like case subject is there, priority is there, type is there. So this is the prompt that we are going to use today with some grounded variables from the case object. I should make it fast forward, just a second. Okay, now here in the resource thing, you can select the object and fields, whatever you're trying to bind, and using this resource only I was able to bind the case related fields here. So here if you will see, all the objects are listed and fields as well. Okay, and these are the AI models available in the GPT, available in the prompt builder. These are GPTs, different GPTs, open AIs, and different models, and you can choose one of them as per your requirement. For this specific prompt, we are using OpenAI GPT-4. Okay, now in the preview pane, on the left side you will be seeing resolution, and on the right side that is going to be the response of it. But before seeing the response, you need to give them some more instruction, which is the record. So I have instructed the AI to use the related list, to use the subject, to use the title from the case, but I need to specify from which record it should be checking out all these details. So here in the related record thing, I will be able to enter the case number that I'm looking for. So here, as you can see, I have entered the case number 1002, and as it is a lookup field, I'm able to find my case and hit the preview. By previewing it, you will be able to generate the response in this pane. So here, as you can see, the response is there, where the AI is reading all my comments and giving me a summary basically of whatever I have done so far on that specific case. So these things were in prompt builder. Now how this is going to be in your environment. Okay, once the prompt is created, you need to save it and activate it. Now to use it on the case object, okay, to use it on the object, you need to make sure that dynamic forms are there. If it is not there, you need to upgrade the page layout to dynamic form first. So here on the screen, I'm doing edit page on my case object. And I want to use that prompt on a field which is available on my detail section. The field is quick summary. So if I'll click on quick summary, on the right side, you can see there's an option of Einstein generative AI, and it is giving you a choice to select the prompt template that you want to use for it. And here in this selection, I have selected the case detail. Okay. Now, going to edit this quick summary, there will be an AI icon available there, as you can see on the right side. There is an AI, the pencil icon that you are having for edit. And while you will be clicking on that icon, it will be starting generating your response. So this was the response that we got on the prompt builder, and the same response we are getting here as well, because this is the same case record. And here's a button to use this prompt. So basically, by clicking on that button, you can have this prompt, you can make it available on your field itself. Okay, so this is the prompt generated, what was the requirement and what we have done so far. And you can see the prompt is here now on the quick summary. Here it is. And you can update this quick summary with the latest data available in your environment. For example, in this environment right now, on this specific case, I'm having 3 comments, which are basically having like, okay, we have received the information what customer need, we have shared the details and awaiting for customer reply. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to add further comments. So let's say as an agent, I have read that summary, then I connected with customer again, and now the customer is satisfied with the provided solution. So as an agent, what I'll do here, I'll be adding a new comment with the latest response. So here in the body, I'm adding the customer replied, and he was satisfied with the provided wireframe, and was able to install it as expected. That means customer was able to solve it as we suggested, okay? So here I'm saving that data again. Okay. Now once the data is saved, you need to refresh it once, and then if you will be clicking on the same button again, this time it is going to generate a new response which will be having your latest comment as well. And in the summary, you will be able to see the data related to customer satisfaction also this time, that customer was satisfied with the data provided by you with the wireframe. As you can see in this response, it says customer was satisfied and customer was able to solve it. Now based on this summary, as an agent, I am good to close this case. So this was a small demo of the prompt builder with the field generation template, how you can use it in your environment. Okay, now there are some best practices related to prompt. So prompt is basically a text, a command that you are giving to your AI model, but still there are some generic best practices that you can use here in Salesforce. Whether you're using any other AI, ChatGPT, you can use these best practices there as well. So your prompt should be easy to understand. It should be in the generic language that you're using in your day-to-day activities. So the response should also look like the one. You need to make sure your prompt is short and clear. You need to use everyday languages. You need to assign a role and a goal to the prompt to get the expected result. You need to include a separate instruction section. So in prompt builder, you are having capability to add an instruction section there. You can have it by having double quotes. You need to add double quotes 3 times to provide your specific instruction. And at the end, review, revise, and generate again. Until you're getting the expected response, you need to revise your prompt and you need to generate the response again until you're satisfied with the result. Now I'll show you a few of the examples generated using some prompts that we use in day-to-day life. So in this case, I have given a command to the AI, which is design my gaming room. And this is the image generated by the AI. This is just a basic prompt. It is not having any role. It is not having any goal. But still, AI was smart enough to design a gaming room. It is having few games, a pool table as well. Now, as I was not satisfied with the result, so I updated my prompt. Now my prompt is, consider yourself as an interior architect. Now I'm assigning a specific role to this AI. Design a game room with neon color light theme. I have added few more details in my prompt to get the appropriate result. The game room should have PlayStation 5 and some other arcade game machine, including a pool table also in the room. So if you will see in this demo, on the wall it says PS5. That means PlayStation 5 is there in the gaming room. Still, I was not satisfied with the response because I was trying to design this gaming room for one of my business, for one of my customer, who is a corporate basically. Now what I did in this prompt, there's a mistake in this prompt. I have assigned a role to the AI, but I haven't assigned a goal, right? So in my next prompt, I have added the goal as well. What is the goal of this prompt? So the next prompt is, consider yourself as an interior architect who is designing a gaming room for a corporate who is having 1,000 plus employees. So this is the goal of the prompt, to designing a gaming room for a corporate employee who is having 1,000 plus employees in his company. Design it with neon color light theme. The game room should have PlayStation 5, some arcade games, include a pool table also in the room. So that was the final prompt that I generated by assigning the role and the goal of this AI. So that's how this AI model works, guys, and that's how this prompt builder is going to work in Salesforce as well. The precise your prompt is going to be, it will be enhancing the overall response that you are going to get from your prompt. Okay, so that it is for today, guys. I have one question actually here. So I have a special swag. It is just one copy only, limited edition. So we did a Dreamin event at India as well. We called it Bharat Dreamin. We did it this year. So I have a Bharat Dreamin notebook as a swag available right now. Okay. Now, whoever can tell me maybe any 2 points from the Einstein trust layer will be getting that, not you, will be getting that Bharat Dreamin notebook. Anyone remembers anything around the trust layer? Anyone, guys, come on. It was there on the screen. Okay, let's forget about trust layer. Someone is here? Yeah, please speak up, guy. Yes, masking is one of them. There was another. Yeah, please go on. Zero retention policy. Very nice. So masking was one and zero retention policy was something. I just asked two. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, for your time. Thank you for having me this year as well. And you guys, please come here. I am having a notebook for you. I'll just give it to you. Please come ahead. Sorry, this diary I'm having one only. Okay. You gave the answer first, right? Yes. Data masking. Okay. This is for you. Okay. Okay. And for you, thank you so much. And for you, my friend, I have some stickers. So you can take these stickers. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your day. Have fun.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights on the prompt builder.
We are thrilled to welcome Abhishek Verma, a manager at EI and accomplished Salesforce technical architect with 20 Salesforce certifications and a leadership role in Mumbai Salesforce Developer Group. Abhishek is a true innovator in Salesforce development and architecture.
We welcome you, sir, on the stage with a big hand.
Guys, please make sure, whoever attended the session, make sure to stamp your trials to make sure to complete the trial.
They are doing something. Hello everyone. Guys, you can settle down, please. Yeah, those who are sitting in the back, you can come forward. Don't sleep over there. Yeah, I will not ask any question. They can ask. Okay. Okay, everyone, good morning. Okay, once more. Good morning, guys. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to show you what is Financial Service Cloud, and my session is all about that. So I am Abhishek Verma. I am manager at EY. I have 20 cross certifications. I am community speaker. I am Salesforce developer group leader, and I am founder of Salesforce Shastras. So I will do the promotion later on for that. So that's all about me. So first of all, I would like to thank our sponsor and partners for this wonderful event and supporting this community to make this event successful. So what we are going to learn today? Today we are going to see everything about FSC, what is FSC and what are the features of FSC and the architecture view and brief history of the FSC. Okay, so let's start with the introduction of Financial Services Cloud. So if I say FSC, it means Financial Services Cloud. So don't get confused on when I say FSC. Okay, so why we need FSC? First, we have to understand that. After that, we will learn what is FSC. Okay, so let's consider about a bank. Okay, this bank wants to build some UI experience or application for their customer. Also, they want some inbuilt application, CRM system to build a healthy relationship with their customer. So they have two options. Either they will hire some developers, in-house developers, or they will hire some company to build their softwares, right? So what will happen here, they will have their data in their own database, and to build this software, they have to spend some money as well as the time. It is time consuming and it will take lots of money to build a particular software, and it is not, let's say it is not on the cloud, it will be on their database only. But if they go for the Salesforce, they will utilize what? Sales Cloud, Service Cloud or Experience Cloud to build all these stuffs what they are going to build. For that also they need to spend more money and the time because they need the developers, they need a team to build the softwares. Here is the Salesforce Financial Service Cloud comes. So Financial Service Cloud comes with the 50 plus pre-built flows, so you don't have to build anything from the start. It gives you industry-based data model. Means for banking, data model is completely different from the sales and the service data model. So here you will get all the object which you needed for the banking or financial sector. Also, if you are using the Financial Service Cloud, you will enhance the capability of Sales Cloud and the Service Cloud also. There will be a pre-built components available, so you don't have to spend much time on building on LWC, writing the Apex classes. Everything is already there, you just have to utilize it. There is other core banking accelerator is present, so you can utilize that. So after using the FSC, you can see that you are getting everything pre-built. Whatever you need to do is modification according to requirements. So if you are using a particular flow, you just have to clone it and just make little bit changes and it will be ready for you. Now this is the brief history of FSC. So FSC launched in 2016. First they started with the wealth management. Sorry. Later on in 2017 they go for retail banking, then they launch for commercial banking. After that they went for insurance, then investment banking and so on. So this kind of enhancement each and every year Salesforce Financial Service Cloud is providing for all the financial industries. Okay, so this is a high level of architecture of Financial Service Cloud. So in the bottom layer, if you see here, internal core system, which is their banking system will be there. If they want to integrate with the other system, then external industry service available. Then integration, if you want to do some integration with MuleSoft or something, you can connect with that. You don't have to write the integration code for that. Then you will see the customer 360. I earlier said that it is the part of Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. So you will get all the functionality of that, the pre-built flows, then sector-specific data model, then you have the Einstein intelligence and the digital experience. So using the digital experience, they can give the unified view to customers. So if you are using a particular web application and if you are using the mobile application, the UI will be the same. So if a company already using the Salesforce, Sales Cloud and Service Cloud and they want to utilize the Financial Service Cloud. So just like a plug-in, sorry guys. So just like a plug and play mode, you can utilize the few components of Financial Service Cloud also. They provide the managed packages. If you want only managed package for Financial 360 or referral management, you can utilize that. If you want Customer 360 or some pre-built component, you can utilize the managed package for that also. So these are the key features of Financial Services Cloud. External Relationship Center, we will see later on. Then financial account, business milestone and life events, action plan and action plan templates, goals, leads, referrals, and interaction summary. So let's go and understand one by one. So we have External Relationship Center. So you know about Customer 360, right? What is Customer 360? Anyone? I don't have swag, but I can give you later on. Okay, so Customer 360 is like you will get the unified view of your whole customer data. Here in External Relationship Center, which is called ARC, you will get the all the unified view of your financial data, your family data. If you are working or you are having any, let's say trust or something, you will get the unified view of that also in the single window. You don't have to navigate to other pages to see other data. So it will give you all the data. If you want to make any changes or see other relationship, you can see it here. Next we have financial account. So I think everyone will have their saving account, right, in the bank, at least credit card or everything. So we have Salesforce account. Now financial account is what? Let's say you have a banking account, it will treat it as a financial account. If you have any credit card, then it will create another financial account. So all the transaction or all the transaction like debit or credit you are doing, that you can see in the Salesforce itself. You just have to click on that financial account, and whatever accounts you have, let's say you have some share, you have investment, you have saving account, mutual fund, you can see in the single page. Next feature we have business milestone and life event. So every person has their own life events, like once you get graduated, there will be a milestone for you. After that, you will get the job. After that, you might get married. So these are the milestones available, and that is also going to be tracked in the Financial Services Cloud. So what is benefit of having this milestone in Salesforce? So let's say if you get, if you are going for the graduation, you might need the education loan. So by tracking this, bank can reach out to you and ask for that you need the loan for this education, for your education. So let's say if you are moving to any job, do you want to create a saving account with us? So this is tracking this kind of milestone. Bank can reach out to you and they can regenerate the revenue also and provide the good experience to their customers. Next we have action plan and action plan templates. So if you are going to apply for the loan, there will be a step-by-step procedure that you need to follow, like a KYC form, and there is a particular task available. So when you ask for a particular service from the bank, you will ask for the timeline, how much time it will take to complete. So that can be tracked here, and if it is not completed, how much time it will take, you can convey to your customer very easily. If any documentation need to be done, that can be stored here in the document checklist item. So that can track whole template. And if you have multiple credit cards, so every credit card or a loan application has different steps. So you just have to clone this template and utilize for other process like a home loan or car loan. You can utilize that. Now next we have another feature called goals. So everyone has their own goals in their life, like they want to buy some home, they want to buy car. So for that you will do some saving, right? For that saving, you can also, bank also track that you are saving how much you wanted to save, what is your target value, what is your actual value, and how much you have reached to your goal. So what is the benefit of that? Let's say in 2026 you are not able to complete your goal. So what you can do is you can ask with the bank for the loan that we are already tracking particular goal with you. I want a particular loan for the purchasing a home, or I want a loan for buying the car. So tracking these goals, it will help you also, and it will help the banks to give you the more services. Now we have lead and referral. So in Salesforce CRM, if you are using the Sales Cloud, you will have the leads. But in Financial Services Cloud, it's called lead and referrals. So if you, I think you might aware about the, if you are referring someone, you will get some credit, like 5,000 rupees or something like that, you will get it. So that can be also tracked in the Financial Service Cloud. And if I am bank representative, I can see that which customer gives the how much referral and how much he has earned. So I can provide him some more exclusive offer for the futures. And the last, we have an interaction summary. So interaction summary is little interesting here. So if you go to a bank, let's say you went for the loan and there is one bank representative available there. You ask for the loan and he tell you that please come after 3 days. But this is all verbal. There is no written communication over there. Next time you went to the bank, this representative has left the bank and he told you that you will get 6% of interest. But when you again visit to particular bank, they told no, we give the 8% of interest. So this kind of conflict creates, and it disputes more between the bank and customer. To store all the engagements and the interaction summary, that can be stored here, so that if other persons come or bank representative comes, they can say, boss, we have given you the 6% commitment earlier. So that kinds of interaction or any cases you have raised, that can be also tracked here. So yeah, this is all have for today. I also have my own YouTube channel and blog. So my blog recently comes in top 10 developers blog of 2024. So this is my blog, and this is my YouTube channel. So you can scan and subscribe also. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. This is what I have. Question? Yeah, guys, any questions? Your audience? QR code? Okay. Done, everyone? Okay. Okay, so we will have one selfie together, okay?